Imagine walking onto a farm in Japan, ready to work.
You see the beautiful landscape and the high-tech greenhouses, but you notice something else immediately. It is quiet, focused, and incredibly orderly. This isn't just about growing vegetables, it is about maintaining a delicate ecosystem of trust and precision. Welcome back to our deep dive into the reality of Japanese agriculture.
In our previous episode, we established that Japan is facing a critical labor shortage due to an aging population, creating a clear opening for foreign workers. However, today in episode 2, we need to address a crucial nuance. Just because there is a shortage does not mean the doors are wide open for anyone. We need to answer the real question. What kind of foreign workers do Japanese farms actually want? The reality of hiring in this sector is far more careful than you might expect. Yes, the industry is desperate for hands, but farms will not hire blindly simply to fill a quota.
The reason lies in the nature of the work itself. Farming in Japan is typically conducted in small, tight-knit teams where every single member's actions ripple through the entire operation. It is a system of mutual dependence. If just one person is careless or unreliable, it doesn't just slow things down, it can jeopardize the entire harvest.
Therefore, before a farmer looks at your resume or your physical strength, they are asking themselves one fundamental question: can I trust this person?
This singular question is the gatekeeper to the industry. This leads us to a surprising fact about recruitment criteria. In many cases, your attitude matters significantly more than your experience. You might think you need years of agricultural background to secure a job, but that is often not the case. Why? Because specific farming techniques like how to prune a tomato plant or operate a specific machine can be taught relatively quickly. Skills are transferable. However, qualities like responsibility, reliability, and a strong work ethic are internal traits that are extremely difficult to teach.
A farmer can train you to harvest strawberries, but they cannot train you to care about the quality of your work. That is why a candidate with zero experience but a stellar attitude will almost always be chosen over an experienced worker with a poor demeanor. So what specific behaviors translate to a good attitude in the eyes of a Japanese farmer? The expectations are surprisingly simple, yet non-negotiable.
It starts with clear, energetic greetings every morning.
It means absolute punctuality, arriving early enough to start working the moment the shift begins. It involves following instructions precisely without improvising, reporting issues immediately rather than hiding them, and being honest when mistakes happen. These sound like basic life skills, but consistency is key. Agriculture operates on fixed natural cycles. You cannot negotiate with the weather or the ripening of fruit. If a worker is inconsistent or leaves suddenly, the farm faces operational delays, quality deterioration, and significant financial loss. This is why stability is the most prized currency in this market. We must also address a sensitive but very real concern that influences hiring. Some farmers hesitate to hire foreign staff not because of prejudice, but because of risk management. There have been incidents where workers vanished without notice, violated visa conditions, or became undocumented. These aren't just inconveniences. They create legal and business risks that can destroy a small farm's reputation. To combat this, the most effective way you can build trust is by respecting your contract, following workplace rules to the letter, and maintaining proper visa status. When you prove you are low risk and high stability, you become invaluable. There is one final, critical pillar of working in Japan that often catches foreigners off guard: hygiene. Cleanliness on a Japanese farm is not just about looking good. It is a fundamental part of the job description. Japanese consumers demand perfection, and food safety standards are incredibly high. Because agricultural products go directly from the farm to the dinner table, hygiene is directly linked to consumer confidence. This expectation extends to your personal appearance and the workspace. Farms look for neat clothing and clean workwear, because a sloppy appearance raises red flags about safety standards. If you cannot keep your uniform clean, can you be trusted to keep the food safe? Furthermore, the workplace culture demands organized tools and tidy spaces. A chaotic environment leads to accidents and inefficiency. Simple habits like washing your hands thoroughly after using the toilet or before meals are not just formalities, they must be automatic reflexes. In Japan, these daily habits are the true markers of professionalism. To summarize the reality of what Japanese farms want, remember this: attitude beats background, reliability beats speed, stability beats strength, and hygiene is non-negotiable. Success here does not depend on your nationality, but entirely on your behavior and your habits. If you can master these soft skills, you will find yourself highly welcomed in this industry. Thank you for watching, and if you want to know exactly where to find these jobs and how to apply, make sure you subscribe for episode 3.